Paul.
This is my husband, Jared.
It's my wife, Jenny.
We are those people. Well, I am. He's not.
Yeah.
As you can see.
I am using this mug under duress.
No, you're not. It's because I put away all the regular mugs and now all we have are Christmas mugs.
That's the definition of duress.
They say Mr. and Mrs.
So this is Cherry Pie Cottage, episode 17.
Yes, it is.
Yes, episode 17. And
for all of you new people, we live in Lubbock, Texas. We absolutely love it here. And for all of our returning viewers, hi y'all.
hey,
Glad
y'all.
to see everybody.
Oh, wait.
Wait, you haven't done it in a while.
Hey, y'all. Paula Dean, everybody. Paula Dean.
So what are you drinking?
I am drinking the best stuff ever. Well, second best stuff ever. Third. Well, I'm drinking some good stuff.
What is it?
It is honey vanilla chamomile tea. Oh, it's so good.
And he put sweet cream in it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll leave the bag
like sweet
in.
cream, creamer.
Yeah.
Not like sweet cream, sweet cream.
I leave the bag in my tea, so that way the flavor just continues to leach out.
Yep. I am drinking Christmas tea. I heart this stuff so much. And I just put in a tablespoon of heavy cream and it's just good to go. I'm really picky about tea. I only like chai if it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have a lot to talk about because all of October were lives.
We did some things.
Busy. We did some things. Yes.
Yes. So what has been going on, babe?
Christmas.
Yeah, I mean...
Obviously. And later on there will be a tour.
Do we still have to film that? Or
no, I've got... Well, tour as in... I filmed me and our daughter putting the mantle together and the Christmas tree. And then I took pictures of everything else.
There we go.
So... we will edit that and put that in later. That is going to be in conjunction with Snack Attack.
I thought it was with breaking news.
Nope. Breaking news is that. Because we actually have some real breaking news.
We do.
And it's exciting! And I'm in a singing mood, so I apologize now in advance for everything that's going to happen.
So the other thing that's going on is...
You're going hunting.
I am. Here in about
deer season.
Here in about 11 hours, you wouldn't be able to see me. Deer season opened up last weekend. I didn't get to go last weekend because it was her grandmother's birthday, so we stayed in town and celebrated that. That was fun. We went out to eat. Mm-hmm.
We have a new baby in the family.
Not ours.
No. My cousin and his wife had their little girl.
Yes.
She was preemie, but she is spunky. She only needed to stay in the NICU because she was 3 pounds 11 ounces.
There are preemies that would tell her that she came too early. Mm-hmm. Okay, tiny.
Yeah, she's tiny, but she is doing well. She's breathing on her own. She's super pink. She's eating like crazy. Doing all the normal newborn stuff.
Just trying to get her weight up. That's the only reason she's in the NICU.
She was tiny, 3 pounds 11 ounces, teensy tiny.
But so. Like I said, it's hunting season.
Mm-hmm. And it's getting cold. We might get snow on Monday.
Yeah, I know. Stinkbug and I are heading down to some public land in the morning. It is Friday night right now. Around almost 7 o'clock Friday night. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be getting up really early and driving a couple hours away to do some hunting.
Yep.
So hopefully... I'll do a tutorial on how to gut a deer on the next episode.
No, he won't. I promise. I will not allow him to do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No.
This is not the channel for that.
No, it's not.
So.
But we keep the antlers because they want to mount them. We eat the meat, and he actually tans the hides too. Mm-hmm. So we try and use up everything we can of the deer.
Yes. So. I don't do anything with the insides, but...
No, that's just... I will cook the deer once it looks like meat that comes from the grocery store.
which I made some this past Sunday. I thought it was amazing.
It was really good.
I thought it tasted amazing. So
it was
put it
really
in a
good.
crock pot Saturday night, let it cook all night, had it for lunch after church Sunday morning or Sunday.
It's a little bit drier, but that's because there's not as much fat on it.
Yeah, deer are very lean. Venison is a very lean meat, so
need to probably soak it in buttermilk a little bit longer.
Maybe
tenderize it a little bit. But other than that, it was really good. It fell apart like a regular roast. And we put some cream gravy on it from the drippings of the... Oh, it was good. So good.
So good.
So he's not wearing anything knitted right now. I am wearing socks, but I'm not going to show you because I have boots on because my feet are cold. And I am wearing my koi pond because, 6 months later, I finally, after it's been washed and blocked, I finally woven all the 12 million ends. So I'm super excited. I love it. This is Koi Pond by Casapinka. Love her patterns. All Miss Babs. The black and white, which is the main color, was graphite. I think it's all Yummy 2-ply, but it was a full skein. And then all the other colors were a mini skein set that she no longer has in her shop. So, and we have to talk about his special thing.
Yes. So the Ronald McDonald Mall is still going on. We haven't talked about it in a while.
No, you haven't.
I think we have not, and I'm using, I guess, the royal we in this case. With the last couple live episodes, we didn't really talk about it.
It's because I didn't write up show notes.
Yeah. So
I'm the one that has to remember everything in this relationship.
Yes.
And he will tell you that because that's the truth. That's not me being snotty.
My mind is occupied with other things. So, if you're new, the Ronald McDonald Mall is a make-along. You can make anything you want. Doesn't have to be knit. It doesn't have to be out of yarn. But you can make anything you want that can be donated to the Ronald McDonald House. Either the one near you, or you can message one of us on Ravelry, and we'll get you our address. You send it to us, and we'll donate it to the Ronald McDonald House here in Lubbock.
Yep. Ginger Bedell sent us a ton of stuff to take with us and donate.
Yes.
So, thank you. I meant to say that on the last live, and I forgot.
So this month we have it's November 8th. Today's November 8th. So, we have the October winner of the Hugs and Snugs sock pattern by Talbot Fibers.
I forgot to tell you to pull another prize. One of the bags for us to draw. But we can draw and then we could pause real quick and you go grab a prize. And then...
Well, it'd be easier for you to go grab a prize.
Okay. Do you want to just keep talking?
Yeah, I'll keep talking. I'll talk about the pattern.
Okay.
All right, so...
I'll be back.
Talbot Fibers has donated a pattern for the Hugs and Snugs sock. 2 patterns per month. So what we're trying to do is make sure everybody got a pattern, make sure most everybody got a prize. And we also had some bags and some yarn that were donated anonymously for the Mall. So this month, the pattern winner is Zmore1917. And I'll flash that on the screen here. Zmore1917.
And that was our only newbie.
That was the only new entry we had in October. Or new person we had in October. So, Zmore1917, contact us. We will get you the pattern. And life is good.
Yes.
Life goes on.
So, we're going to random number generate on here.
And what this is for one of these bags that was donated anonymously. This is a little skein in the big wool bag. It's some Japan manga.
My neighbor. Tutora or something
turtle.
like that. I don't know.
My
something
turtle.
we don't really follow, but we kind of know about.
My turtle neighbor.
It's
and I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. Little blobs with eyeballs. Again, we don't It's not our cup of tea.
Now, if it was Doctor
This
Who,
is
we
my
could
cup
probably
of tea. Yeah, if it was a Doctor Who thing, we could probably tell you facts that you'd never think you wanted to know. Alright, so you get the bag. We're going to get the bag. And there are 2 skeins of Nitpicks Felici in the Mountain Stream colorway that will go along with the bag. So this is 75-25 superwash and nylon, 218 yards, 50 grams, fingering weight.
I like that colorway a
I
lot.
like it too. It's nice. Now is the Felici their silk
If it's
striping?
the fingering, yes. Yes. And they still have that. They don't make the sport weight one anymore.
So, like I said, 2 skeins right there. And this is going to go to...
You got a random number generator.
I got a random number generator.
2 through 149. That is a lot.
That is
Thank y'all. That is
whole lot.
amazing.
Hey Siri. Pick a number between 2 and 149.
Random number between 2 and 149 is 108.
Number 108. Thank you, Siri. Oh, she didn't say you're welcome.
108. Oh.
Ginger Bedell?
Nope. Jessica Brist.
Jessica Brist.
And she, for this one, made a little baby block.
Oh, cool. So, Jessica Brist, you are the winner of the My Turtle Neighbor sock size bag along with the Felici yarn. So, congratulations, Jessica Brist and Zmore 1917.
Let me write this down real quick so
Yes.
I don't forget.
So again, just message us, and we will get this stuff sent out to both winners. And again, thank you so much to everybody that has been participating in this. It's really amazing that everybody is so willing to contribute and help out to this cause. And if you don't know what the Ronald McDonald House is, it is one of the best causes, I think. It provides a place to stay for parents of children that are in the ICU, either the pediatric ICU or the neonatal ICU. Provides them a place to stay that's...
And they don't even have to be in the ICU. They could just be hospitalized.
Yeah, any long-term hospitalization, I guess.
Where the
And
parents
it's free
don't
of
live in
charge.
that. Yeah.
It's free of charge. They provide food. They provide housing. The one we stayed at when Stinkbug was born was they had movies, they had games, they had all sorts of things to help occupy parents' minds. Because whenever your child's in that situation, your mind has a tendency to want to go to the worst possible scenario. So, but thank you. I think I've brought it down enough. Let's bring it back up, yeah?
Oh, party! I say that because my little cousin was born. And it's November, and it's
emphasis on little.
Yes. She is tiny, and even the newborn hats are not going to fit her. So I took some of my scraps and I knit her up some hats. So that way, because they lose a lot of heat from their heads. So, and this is just a made up pattern. So, and they don't want them to use calories to warm themselves back up. So this will help keep her warm so she's not losing weight. She'll keep gaining. The yarn is by Lemonade Shop. I cannot remember the colorway. I lost the tag. I'm sorry.
Way to go.
I don't usually, so I'm sorry. But there's that one. I made this one. I cast on 64 stitches like you would for a regular sock. And I knit, on this one it was 6 rows of ribbing. And then I just knit until it looked about right, and then I started doing decreases. So it's really just guessing. So, and then I knit this one. And this color is Madeline Tosh. I don't know the colorway name because I don't have the tag with me and I didn't look. I just grabbed a bunch of leftovers and stuck them in a bag. And again, I did the same thing on this one, except for I made the ribbing a little bit longer. And the ribbing is O-loops, and it was in a kit that I had bought. Well, he bought me for my birthday, but I bought it and said, hey, this is from you for my birthday.
I'm so thoughtful.
I don't do that often, but there are times where I'm like that. So, but there's those. And then my other one is, which I haven't woven the end, I need to, is my design, which I'm hoping to have out January 1st. We'll see if I can get my rear end in gear and actually get it written up. And I'm redoing the increases, or the decreases, because I don't like them. So I'm knitting another one, and you'll see that one in Whip It. So this is a self-striping, held double with a solid DK. So you get that marled look and the striping look. So this one I used Desert Vista Dye Works for the self-striping, and it was the under the sea zombody. It was the aerial one. But it's textured to just slip stitches, and so I'm hoping to have this one up. I'm going to try and get this pattern out to the
Test knitters?
Test knitters, yes. I already have like 3 to 5. But if you want to, I probably could use like 1 or 2 more. So if you would like to test knit it, message me on Ravelry and I will let you know. If not, I will have some more that I will need to be test knitted too. So, but this one's for Monkey, and it does not have a name yet because it's part of her Christmas gift. So she will name it when she sees it. So, so I guess you could just do a heavy Aran or bulky, and you'd probably get the same gauge. I don't know what the gauge is because I just don't. It's my first pattern. I will try and figure all that out before I publish it.
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah. But I'm thinking that you could probably also do a worsted held with a strand of mohair, and you would probably get the same gauge. So that would be interesting to see. I just don't have any mohair. I didn't try it. But I thought that Monkey would like this a lot. So, but that's all the faux I have. You had a stopping point because this is the exciting part.
Yes. But what about my faux party?
Do you have a faux?
No.
So then what does it matter?
I don't know.
So.
Okay.
Okay.
So now it's time for...
So we have some really great breaking news. It's really
It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
It's exciting because this is a new frontier, I guess.
Yes,
we are boldly going where many podcasters have gone before.
Maybe. We don't know.
Well, there are several.
Mm-hmm.
So, we did a thing. Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't design this.
No. Well, kind of you did.
Kind of, yeah.
You designed part of it. We are dyeing yarn. And we are looking to expand Cherry Pie Cottage into indie dyed yarn. Mm-hmm. And we have some of our first fruits, if you will. Yep.
Now, we're not sure if all of these will show up in the shop or be repeatable.
I have one that probably won't show up.
Ugh, no.
But I want feedback. I hope every one of you out there watching will comment and say yay or nay.
Yes, please. We want to know.
And honestly.
Yes.
Honesty is key here, because if it's not a color that needs to be that the world does not need to suffer through, then the world will not suffer through it.
Like that one?
Like this one. I think somebody out there might like it. So I'm going to start with this one. Can I start?
No, can I start? Can I just... Because I already showed this, so I need to talk about this, and then you can. Okay? I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Go ahead.
So, I started a pair of socks, but that was so I could show you how this colorway knit up. This colorway we are calling Punk Watermelon. It started out, I was going to call it Mr. and Mrs. because it has our two colors in it together, but I kind of got heavy-handed because it's the first time I ever speckled. I got heavy-handed with one of the colors, and so it's not really Mr. and Mrs. It's more of, hey, there's Mrs. with a little bit of Mr. So,
Could just call it the Cherry Pie Cottage Show at that point.
Rude. So, here it is in the bowl. It's pinks with some, like...
Got a few little pops of green in there.
And white, like,
Yeah,
because what is
yellow.
watermelon? It is mostly...
Green and red.
It's mostly pink and with the rind. But I did not start out like this, but I showed it to Monkey and she's like, oh, it looks like a watermelon. And I said, yeah, it kind of does. So Punk Watermelon it is. So there's that. See? Isn't that pretty? So, and if you see any of these colors and we tell you and you're like, oh, I like that one, please comment below and let us know if you like it. Also, what weight you would... We have fingering and DK right now. Both of them 75-25. Because we figured DK socks, fingering weight socks. Also, the nylon in the DK is great for in sweaters too because it keeps it from peeling too much, but you still get the softness of the merino. So, comment below. There might just possibly be a chance to win a skein of yarn from us with the back. So comment below and you'll find out next time. Okay, you can talk about that ugly one.
Okay. So, this one didn't even have a name because...
I don't know if it's going to...
I don't know if it's going to end up in the shop. But again, I want y'all's honest opinion. If you don't like it, if you all think it's butt ugly, then I won't do it. Okay?
Same thing with any of my colors.
And I know our breaking news is a little different today because...
It's not so funny.
I was going to tell jokes about leeches, but they all sucked.
He had to get a dad joke in there
I had
somewhere.
to get one in there. All right. So this is... Ooh, that is... Again, not... This is not at all what I had in mind.
No.
When I dyed this. What it was is I dyed the orange. I dyed a whole tonal of that orange. And then I did the resist dyeing method where you tie off sections of it nice and tight and then you dye it in another color.
You over dye it, yeah.
You over dye it. And the color that I put it in was supposed to be like a slate blue.
Like a dark blue, yeah.
Like a dark smoky blue. But it came out like this. I mean, I suppose I could call it the Great Pumpkin. But...
It doesn't...
The color that you're seeing is not necessarily the color that it actually is.
It's kind of close, though.
It's looking more brown on there. Mm-hmm. This is like a dark burnt orange.
Yeah.
With pops of the bright orange.
Maybe it's just because we're not a big fan of burnt orange.
We're not.
So, but if you like it and you would buy it...
If you would buy it, I mean, if you would use this or you know somebody that would love it, by all means, let us know. But, and maybe if I get a request for it, then I think that's what
This is on DK. He was dying on DK.
I think this is what I'm going to call it, is the Great Pumpkin. Okay? Because...
Till we rework the colorway and...
Well, even if... Who knows? Maybe somebody will like this color.
It looks more like poop with pumpkin in it.
Well, I'm not going to call it pumpkin poop.
Why not? Pumpkin poop. That's the name.
Apparently this is pumpkin poop now.
And that's going to be the title.
Okay.
Which do you prefer? Pumpkin poop or Christmas throw up? Don't know.
Okay.
My next colorway.
You again?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a lot more because I'm at home and I've been dyeing more. I've been having a lot of fun with this.
She has more opportunity to dye.
So this is on fingering weight. This one is called Grape Aid. It's mostly, I don't know why. It reminds me of like grape juice, grape soda, and grape Gatorade.
See, I would say grape soda because the white in it is like the
foam.
fizz.
Yeah. But see, then you get like these darker colors. I was going to call it grape soda, but we're from Texas and grape Coke just didn't sound right. So
I told you to just call it grape drink.
I don't want to call it grape drink.
Purple drink.
I don't want to call it purple drink either. Because I'd have to put it on there drink, not drink. And I think that might offend somebody, so I'm sorry if we offended y'all.
Nah.
But I love it. It's got some deep blues in it, but mostly purple. My friend absolutely loves this color. I was going to call it best friend, but I decided to stick with Grape Aid. It just, I don't know why. It just, that's what it says to me is Grape Aid. But, and she knows these are for her for Christmas. So if she's watching, it's not a big deal. But, I'm knitting her some fingerless mitts out of these. So, I just started. I got one increase done for the thumb gusset.
Did you design that pattern? Or
no.
Oh.
No, this pattern is...
That's neat.
What is this called?
Follow Your Curve?
Yes. Follow Your Curve Fingerless Gloves. By Ann B. Hansen Designs. And I believe these are a freebie. Yeah, I see it.
We gotta pause.
These are for her, and you can kind of see more of the blue pops, like there. So, but it blends really well. And again, this is not at all what I was thinking it was going to turn out like, but I really like it. So, let me know what you think about Grape Aid.
Okay.
Also, let us know what you think about pumpkin poop.
It's the Great Pumpkin.
Slash pumpkin poop.
The Great Pumpkin Poop.
Okay.
No. Okay.
So, what about I think it looks like pumpkin poop? And I think that we could get away with calling it pumpkin poop.
Oh, okay. My turn.
Your turn.
All right. So I'm going to talk about this one because this one I am actually very
that
happy
one
with.
I want to dye up some for myself.
But this is my colorway.
That's fine,
so
but
I have to dye it. This is Kentucky Rain.
Why are we calling it Kentucky Rain?
Because I'm using song titles as my colorway names.
Okay.
So this is Kentucky Rain.
And our dogs are completely relaxed. So if you heard that, that was our dog.
That was loud.
Yes.
Anyway.
She sighs in her sleep really loudly.
So, and that's pretty accurate, the color that's showing up. But it's some dark gray and some blue speckles. That's pretty much it. But a lot of the speckles, or some of the speckles, tended to run together and bleed. And
didn't you get some of it to break where you got like some of the green somewhere?
I think I may have, but I'm not too sure.
I don't think you did.
No, I don't think I got any green.
Well, that's good.
I don't think a primary color would break into a secondary color though. Would it?
Yeah, because it did on this one.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so
I really like this one.
I really like this one, and really sheepy.
And this is not the base that we're going to be selling on because it's soft, but it's not as soft as we would like. But we got some more, so I will be dyeing this week.
Yeah.
So, because early shop news, we're planning on dropping this line on Black Friday into the shop.
So be prepared.
Yes. We will do lots of Instagrams. We'll probably even do an Instagram live to talk about it, and So, but...
So there it is. Kentucky Rain.
Woohoo!
Next.
This one is called Monkey Blues. Monkey's Blues. Because Monkey is obsessed with blue, and she picked all of these colors. She told me which order she wanted me to speckle them on. So, it's just... I'm gonna make it naked, because...
It's nice.
She absolutely loves it. She asked me to dye this for her, because she actually wants to knit up a hat.
What?
Which is weird, because she doesn't usually do that. So, but on this one, yeah, like here, it's where the dye broke and you get some green.
Huh. Well,
but I like it.
Green.
You used a different blue.
Probably.
So, because they weren't like blue blues. Mm-hmm. So, and there's a little bit of violet, brilliant violet in it, but it looked more blue. So she was like, no, I want that in there. So she likes bright blues. Unless it's for t-shirts, and then it's all navy blue. I'm getting better at that. I am super impressed. But, so there's Monkey Blues. And once she gets this knit up a little bit, we'll show you how it knits up.
Yep.
So
my next one.
Okay.
What?
I was going to have you show the other one. I like the other one a lot.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't know if we're going to be able to do this one, though.
Yeah. So this one, again, I'm not sure if this is going to be something in the shop or not.
Because it bled a lot.
It bled a lot. And...
because of the... yeah. That's where you touched it after you speckled.
So I had dyed Kentucky Rain, and then I was doing this one. And consequently, I don't know. Yep, there it is. There's a little tiny blue speck right there. I got to work on the black. I got to work on getting the black just right, because
you have to put so much in it to get that black.
It kind of like
roughened it,
fried it, and it's all rough now. I was thinking about calling this one Hedwig, but everybody's got a Hedwig color. Anybody who does Harry Potter colors has a Hedwig color. But unscathed that.
So just call it Grackle.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But I like it, but I just have to work on the black to get it to where it doesn't just fry the yarn.
And it might not be possible because you have to put in a high concentration to get it the black.
Well, I think I even did a higher concentration than what it said.
Why'd you do that?
Because I wanted like black.
So we don't know if this is going to be a repeatable one because we don't like the way it makes the yarn feel with it. And we don't want to sell yarn that's going to bleed. Right. That's the other thing.
And that's one thing I've noticed with black yarns is, especially if you pair them with a lighter yarn, it always, bleeds onto the lighter yarn.
Because you rinsed that, like at least 8 times before it finally quit?
Yeah. I mean, it took a while to get it to stop bleeding. So, but there is maybe Hedwig. I don't know yet.
If y'all have questions about dyeing, we will try and answer as best we can, but we're not going to tell you our colorway recipes. That's the only
suggestions.
Thing. Yes.
If you dye yarn and you have suggestions on better ways to do things,
oh yes, absolutely.
Then please, by all means, help us out. So
my next one, I feel like needs to be dedicated to the Cozy Up girls. This one is kind of a Jamie and Sarah all-in-one. So I kind of want to call it the all-in-one. But you have burgundy, but then you also have like these pops of purples, deep purples in it.
But burgundy is purple.
Burgundy is like a reddish purple. So this is like, well, Well, now I can't find it. Oh, there we go. But there's like some actual like purples because they used 2 different colors in it thinking that they would mix better. They didn't mix as well as I thought they would. So I still like the outcome, but I kind of want to call this all-in-one if I decide that I want to repeat it. So Jamie, Sarah, if y'all are watching and y'all like this color, let me know. Because we might be in the process of trying to dye up yarns for y'all. Just for y'all. I say that, we're going to put them in the shop, but they're going to be named after y'all. So.
And all of these I need to work on knitting up so that way we can see what they actually look like once they're knit.
So, oh, there we go. You can see it.
Yeah.
Nope, there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a definite difference there.
Yeah. So, I don't know if this should be Jamie Sarah or just Jamie and then I make another Sarah. I don't know. I might just completely scrap this and do something completely different for y'all. For you.
Call it Samey.
Samey. There we go. That's the name. Samey.
All right. So this is the last one I've had a chance to do. And I'm calling this one Midnight in Montgomery. Because again, song titles.
But we don't know if we're going to be able to repeat that one. This one's more of an ook.
Maybe. This might be an ook. But here it is. Just a black tonal. And you get some pops of really kind of a light gray all the way to just that deep black.
But next to that other one that you have that's like black, that looks more like a twilight color, like a blue.
So, yeah, you can see the difference in the colors between the black on this one and this one. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, this is Midnight in Montgomery. Mm-hmm. So those are the only colors I've had a chance to dye up.
I have 3 more. And I have 3 more that are drying, but I'm not going to show them right now because...
Well, you go ahead and tell them. And I'm going to work.
Okay. This one, Stink Bug came up with. And yes, it is about that color.
Yeah, it is.
He wanted an orange for me to knit him up a hat for hunting. So this one is called Hunter Camo. And he absolutely loves it because he loves red, but he wanted an orange. So we went with like an orangey red. So he's super excited. This probably won't get done before this season's over with, but he will have it for next season. Guaranteed. So Hunter Camo. And I don't know if this one will go in the shop or not. So we'll see. Maybe when we do more tonal, when we put more tonals in. I don't know if this is going to go in right off the bat. But I did write the recipe down, so it might end up in the shop at some point. And then the next one, I don't have a name for. Because this is not at all it came out a lot darker. I've learned that when you speckle, it comes out really dark. Because this color was not supposed to be evergreen. But I still really like it. I kind of want to call it Wizard of Oz. Because you have the Emerald City. Then you also have the gold pops for Yellow Brick Road. And then you just have all these other colors in them for the Munchkins. So, and the other carrots. See, you can see a lot of the yellow there. So that's what I was thinking. But if y'all have some other suggestions, put them down below and let me know. But I really like this one, and if I can get a name for it for Black Friday, then this one will get repeated too and put in the shop. Because I wrote down the recipe for this one too. So. And then my last one is an ook, because I'm still working on how to repeat it. Because when I dyed this one, there was still some dye left in the pot. So I added a creamy color to it and came out with this color. And I absolutely love this color so much. And this base is so squishy and floofy. So,
Floofy.
Floofy, yes. So I wish we could use it, but it's just, in our opinion, it's not super soft.
Yeah.
I mean, it's soft, but it's not as soft as we would like it to be.
And like for my head wig, or possible head wig, I blame the dye for making it as scratchy as it is. But even before we dyed anything, I was kind of on the fence about that base.
It's not, I mean, it's not a bad base. It's soft, but it's not like as soft as a lot of other indie dyers.
Right.
And we don't want to cut corners. We want to give you all the best. So if we're going to ask you to buy things from us, we want to give you the best. So we got a different base, and it is super soft. It's 21.5 microns merino, superwash merino, and 25% nylon. That's the word. And there's some other bases we want to get to, but we're starting off with just the fingering and the DK. Both of them 75-25. So now if y'all would like to see DK 100% merino or fingering 100% merino or any other bases, let us know. So because I have plans to eventually put in tweed yarn because I love tweed. So we're super excited. And that's all for breaking news.
That was a long breaking news.
Yeah.
So.
And we're back. That was an actual, like, news.
Yeah. So again.
But we're excited about that.
Tell us if any of the colorways you really want to see more of. If you want to buy some. And
what bases.
And we are working on different colors, obviously. We're not going to just stick with these, 8?
Yeah.
So, or 9.
I don't know, because there's 3 back there, too.
Yeah.
And some of these are not going to end up in the shop right off the bat. It's going to be very limited at first, limited quantities. Because it's just going to be limited. Because financially starting off, we were not able to just go and buy a whole bunch of yarn to dye with. So, just warning y'all, limited quantities. So if you would prefer to see tonals or speckles on DK, let us know. Same thing for fingering. What would you prefer to see? The tonals or the speckles? But
now it's time for
Whip It. Whip It Good.
What you whipping, babe?
I meant to talk about this in breaking news. I am still working on my Sarah shawl. Kind of got put in timeout. I pick it up and do a row or two here or there. And it has nothing to do with the pattern or the yarn or anything. My brain is being stupid. So I am using Artistic Lily. Absolutely love this yarn and this pattern. And it's on her Gotta Have Shawls fingering. And it's the Vintage Easter colorway. So I was originally going to use Knit Picks white as the contrast, but I didn't really like that, so I'm thinking I want to use that instead. And it's kind of appropriate because this is a cozy. This is a started out as
what's the name of that yarn?
This one?
Yeah.
Cherry Pie Cottage.
Yeah.
No, this one is the what did we say? Samey. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to stick with. This is the samey. So I think I might do those two together. Or I could do it with this one, which is the ook. But I think I really like it with the samey. So. But I'm excited. I'm actually just going to put that right in there. Because that's what I'm going to do. It's done. It's decided.
My turn?
So, sure. I have a ton more. But you go ahead.
Alright, so I still haven't really found my mojo.
No.
Lately.
It's because your mojo is more centered on Hunting.
Maybe. Maybe. Plus, I've just been really tired when I come home from work. And so, I just want to sit. But I am still working on my sweater. This is the Brownstone by Jared Flood. And it is knit in the Knit Picks Swish Worsted in the Marine Heather colorway.
Woohoo! You did that without any help.
I know.
I'm
can
impressed.
sometimes. So I have changed up. I have made some progress because now I've got this section right here. This is where the cowl neck starts. So
The V-neck.
or V-neck, cowl neck, whatever. It's kind of a cowl neck. Ooh.
You actually have your pattern in the bag.
I have the pattern.
He rarely has the pattern in his bag. I don't know why you don't keep it in the bag.
See, it's kind of a cowl neck.
It's a shawl collar.
So, Brownstone by Jared Flood. Pull over with shawl collar. So, that's what I'm working. And so now I'm to a point where it's knitting flat, basically.
And at first he wasn't quite sure about it because he hadn't knit flat in forever.
I have not. It has been so long since I've knit something that was flat. Because I haven't knit a scarf in forever.
Well, you have. You were working on it.
I actually have 2 scarves on the needles right now that are UFOs. UFOs, if you will. UFOs. So, I have 2 scarves like that. One of them I definitely think is just gonna go away.
The double knit?
Yeah, my Star Wars scarf. So, yeah.
Okay.
But that is what I'm working on. That is my whip.
I already showed you all this.
Yeah.
So
now you have to show a different one. Can't show that again.
I know. That should not be a problem. So this, I talked about on the live, and I really haven't gotten much progress done on it, but couldn't really get it like up close where you could see it. This is my Snap That wrap. Yep, Snap That wrap by the Cozy Up Girls, because I'm always going to have 1 or 2 of their patterns on the needles. Always. That's just, I've decided, always. Their patterns are amazing. So, here it is. Ooh, and you can see those colors so much better. I did a few more rows of the lace since the last time we spoke. So, this color is by Hedgehog Fibers, and it is Pinky Swear. And it is that bright because I love hot pink. And then my next color is this one, and it's Sweet Georgia on the Tough Sock Snowfall. And that to me is like the perfect gray. I love that color. And then my other color is Hedgehog Fibers, and it's Cheeky. So, and I love that one too. I'm really excited. But I have to concentrate more on this because of the lace in it right now. So it's not getting as much love. Plus, it's time crunch for all of the gift knits. So, yeah, because usually I'm just like, okay, I'm only going to knit 1 or 2 things. No, this time last minute, I just decided, hey, I'm going to knit each kid 2 things. Plus, I'm also going to knit my little cousins some things for Christmas. And I'm also going to knit my friend Hesper something. So, yay. I did that.
Knit all the things.
Knit all the things, yep. Luckily, they're not really hard. And one of them I am knitting a second of. I've already got 1 thing done for Monkey. So, but this one. And then I cast on another one. And I am to the decreases. And then she came out of her room, so I had to put it in the bag. So hopefully tomorrow night I can finish this up. But this one, oh, you can really see that. I was afraid you weren't going to be able to see the self-striping. Because you have the black and then you have the lighter colors.
Oh.
So this is what it looks like in the skein. This one is Seas on Body by Desert Vista Dye Works. And it's a sparkle bait. It's a sparkle fingering weight. And it's self-striping. And then the solid is this deep purple by Looking Glass Fiber Art. And it is the Deer Mane. And it's a tweed. And it's a DK.
But deer don't have manes.
No, DEAR.
Oh.
So here's... So... And I love this yarn so much. I have 2 more skeins in different colorways. But I'm really excited about this and I hope she likes it. And it's going to be kind of a slouchy hat because she has thick hair like I do. So slouchy hats are great. And it's, even with the slip stitches, it's still stretchy. And I'm not going to put it on now because I'm afraid it might come off the needles. So, but I can show you this one. Like I said, I'm reworking the decreases. This one is not as tall as the other one's going to be. But the way I'm deciding to redo the decreases because I had worked the decreases into the pattern, but then there's no way for you to make it bigger or taller. So I decided to rework it where, and my hair's falling down, where you are you can make it as tall as you want, as many repeats, and then it's just going to be really short decreases is the plan. So hopefully next time I'll be able to show you and I'll have it all typed up and out to the test knitters. Because like I said, I want to be able to release this January 1st. No promises. But that is the plan. That one keeps twisting. I don't know why it does that. But I'm really excited.
I think you did that when I walked past earlier.
I'm really excited about this and I really hope she likes it. So it's got texture, it's got color, it's got the marled look that I am just really loving right now. And it's got self-striping. So it's another way for you to use up those self-striping skeins that everybody has because you don't ever use the whole thing. So when I weighed this one, it was definitely way less than 50 grams. So you could easily knit a pair of socks and use the leftovers to knit this. So I'm pretty sure that you're gonna need a full skein of DK probably. I don't know 100% yet. I will let you know. I will have that in the pattern for sure. Gauge, probably not so much. It's probably going to be, gauge doesn't matter. Knit the way you want. I will give you suggestions, but that's about it.
If I ever design a pattern, that's going to be the standing rule. Gauge does not matter because I don't think, even if I wrote a pattern, I probably couldn't make gauge on my own pattern.
No, so. I don't gauge swatch on hats or shawls or anything. I gauge swatch on sweaters, but I only do one, and if it doesn't work, then I just guesstimate on what needle size I need to do. So, the 2 that I finished work out great. My next one...
Are you going to show that bag?
Yes.
I love that bag.
I love that bag, too. And no, you can't have it. It's mine.
I want one like it. Maybe not that exact one, but...
You need to find a quilter. Gina might be able to do it.
Maybe. I don't know what I would want mine to be. Ooh, a deer.
Oh, yeah, totally. So, this is the Joe's Perfect Slipper Socks. Little man saw mine, and he was like, ooh, I like those. Mom, can you knit me some of those? So that's what I'm doing. In the colors that he picked for his fingering weight socks, so I frogged those and I knit these instead. Now his foot is the same length as mine but wider. So I went up a size and only did a half an inch longer. Just so he can fit into them for a while.
The poor boy was born with scuba flippers for feet.
He'll grow into them. His father did.
They're long and wide.
He'll grow into them. His father did. But, because these are boring colors, but with this pattern, they just fly off the needles. The only reason why I don't already have these done is because I homeschool and they're home all the time. And they go to bed about an hour before we do. So, and that's if they go to bed an hour before we do. A lot of times I have to tell them, go to bed. So, but this is on Trekking XXL. And the colorway is 576. So hopefully, because since he'll be gone all day tomorrow, I can work on these and finish them. But I'm also going to knit these taller and not the rolled cuff. I will be doing, what's the word? Ribbing. Because that's what he wants. So, he likes the thicker sock because he only wears them at home. Because when he tries to wear them out, he puts holes in them because he's rough on his socks. And then he feels bad. So he's just like, I'm not going to. So, and his feet are cold all the time. The boy wears socks in the summer. It's ridiculous.
He's got cold feet and sweaty hands.
Mm-hmm. This bag and this bag were both made by the Bobbing Weave, who was my Christmas project bag swap partner last year. So I got these two. This year, my swap partner, I don't know if I should say her name. Probably not. I didn't ask if I could, so I'm not. Sent me this bag. She is a quilter and a knitter.
That is so cool.
And I don't know why I said a knitter.
A knitter.
A knitter.
A knitter.
A knitter. And I absolutely love this bag. Like immediately, I put a project in it.
I immediately liked that bag.
Yeah. And this is like a cork fabric. It's really cool. And then the back is that. Birds.
Bird.
Bird. And then there's your inside. So I absolutely love this bag.
Yeah, she pulled that bag out when she got it and showed it to me. And I said, that is the coolest design bag I've ever seen. And
she also quilted me a little keychain. So cool. So apparently we have a lot to talk about because we've already recorded an hour.
Yes.
And there's not been a lot of downtime.
And we still have a ways to go.
Yeah. Oh well. It's been a while.
That's what y'all signed up for. Deal with it.
So I know not everybody likes the lives, so maybe this will make everybody happy. I am working on Christmas socks for me. So basically when I get all the other knitted stuff done. So this is Sheepy Fibers, minty colorway on her 7525. So, and I've gotten quite a bit done. And then I decided, hey, let me cast on all the Christmas gifts that I want to make. Because, you know, that's the way I roll, apparently. I don't know why. I usually am like, I'm not stressing myself out. I'm not going to try and do that. I'm going to knit each kid one thing, and that's it.
Is that how the cherry pie do?
Cherry pie do? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. But that is all of my whips. That was a lot. And there was only... I showed you 2 of them that I'm actually haven't even done any work on and I'm not working on right now. Everything else, but the socks, the Christmas socks, were for somebody else. Even these were for the shop. I cast them on for the shop because I wanted to show y'all how this one knit up. And I was really curious too because it was the first skein that I'd ever dyed. But that's it.
All right.
Now, it's time for the Christmas edition of Snack Attack, which we plan on doing a lot of these.
What was that?
I don't know. There was a piece of hair in my mouth, so I just was... my hair... It did not do what I wanted it to do this morning. It kind of went flat.
Pause for station identification.
Okay, much better. So, along with this Snack Attack, I also filmed us putting up our Christmas tree. And I filmed us putting up all of this. And by us, I mean me and Monkey. The boys were just like, huh. He helped a little bit.
Squishy.
Yeah. So we're going to put the house tour in here right now. Wait. And then we will talk about our snack. in this house, about this time of the year, I start making these. These are called sausage balls.
Oh, they're so good.
They're really easy to make. And we're gonna put the recipe down below.
Sausage.
Bisquick. Sharp cheddar.
Magic.
And a little bit of salt. Our dogs like beg for these. It's ridiculous. But they're really good. You have to keep them in the fridge though to keep them from molding. You can zap them in the microwave about 30 seconds and they're really good right out of the oven though. They're good just about any temp.
That is the best time to grab one, is when it's right out of the oven. Mm-hmm. Well, not right out, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I only make them this time of the year because we would get fat and happy on these if I made them all the time.
Keyword happy.
This is not the only treat, but this is the first one that appears.
Yes.
We will talk about other ones later on in the series. So because in December we have a lot of time to fill. Because we're doing Vlogmas. So 25 in a row. Can we do it? What do you want to bet? Bet you a skein of yarn. So, but that's all we have for the Christmas edition now. And these are going to be kind of short and sweet because I want to spread out all the treats because we have quite a few, but not a lot to fill up. A whole lot of, fill up 25 days worth. We don't have that many. So, but we also have Christmas edition of My
Precious! Sorry, I had to finish chewing.
You want to go first? You want me to?
I want to go first.
Okay.
This is what I'm showing, right? No.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Yes. Okay. So, I actually have 2 My Preciouses.
No, because that other is for a different segment.
Never mind, I have 1 My Precious. You may have already seen it. My favorite Christmas movie is the old claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Absolutely, bar none, my favorite. And when did I get this?
Okinawa.
I got this in Okinawa. They had these at the BX. And it is the snowman, the Colonel Sanders snowman with Rudolph, a bunch of presents. And it is I can never remember the name, the Jim Shore Designs collection. And they make these for all different movies and Disney characters and whatnot, but
it's one of the few Christmas things that is solely his.
Yes.
Most of it's mine.
Yes. This right here is mine, all mine. So
there's a lot of snowmen around the house.
Like I said, my absolute favorite movie, Christmas-wise. Second favorite Christmas movie is A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Not a Christmas movie. So, you recall I said that I have a lot of shishas and that eventually you would see these. They're my Christmas shishas. It's the only Christmas item I am allowed to have up year round.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they are absolutely adorable. So, and you have the mouth open and the mouth closed.
Per usual.
Yep. So, I love them so much. And obviously I got these in Okinawa. I mean, kind of a given. And I love the little palm. It's the same size as the head of the shisha. So, but that's My Precious. Now we have to talk about shop news.
Shop news.
Woo! There will not be an update Monday. What's today? The 8th? Monday the 10th. Today's the 9th. 10th, 11th, 12th. Will not be an update the 12th because there's going to be a very special Black Friday update, which is yarn. And a few notions pouches will probably sneak in. So I'm going to show you all of my Christmas things that are in the shop right now. We're going to start off with my Rudolph. Rudolph in cake slice form with the red nose and everything. And this is a charm. You can get this with an O-ring or a lever back. I would highly suggest to just get the lever back because then you can use it as a stitch marker or a progress keeper. Because the lever back is big enough to use it as a progress keeper or as a stitch marker. So I'm really pleased that that is like focusing in well and I don't have to like put my hand up and look dumb. The next one is the Christmas tree cake slice. complete with the Christmas tree on top. So, and again, you can get this one with the lever back or with an O-ring. And then this one is my other favorite Christmas donut because I love donuts. I don't eat them as often because donuts are like my weakness.
We do indeed go nuts for donuts.
This one you can get with an O-ring or a lobster claw. And then, I don't have the other 2 bags, but I have 3 Christmas bags in the small size. This one is my favorite. This one is a Christmas drive. Kind of non-traditional. So, and I have 2 other designs that are in the small too. 2 other fabrics in the small. You have to go to my shop and look at that because I forgot to pull some for those. But handle, D-ring, long pull, zipper. So big enough for 2 at a time socks or those one skein wonders. And then for those that want the bigger bags, we have my medium in the Nutcracker, complete with the Sugar Plum Fairy, the Nutcracker, Clara, and the Rat King. So I have that in medium and I have it in large. Now the medium is plenty big enough to do those 3 and 4 skein projects. So, and that's your inside snowflakes. But you can fold it down and still have plenty of room for all the cake, the yarn cakes in there. So, but you can fold it down so you don't get your yarn caught in your zipper. It's great.
One of the worst feelings ever, getting caught in the zipper.
Wouldn't know. And inappropriate.
What? I'm talking about the yarn.
No, you aren't.
You said yarn. I was talking about yarn. It's terrible because you mess up the yarn, you tear it, you break it. I mean...
No. And then I also have this print in large, which is big enough for a sweater. His sweater is in one that's this size, this large. And it has the same fabric. My tags are your zipper pull. So, but I absolutely love this fabric. And I had just enough left over to make myself a sock-sized one, a small one.
The good thing about the tag being the zipper pull is you can, if you have one of these bags, you can take that tag off and put it on any bag and pretend you're knitting from a Cherry Pie Cottage bag.
Please don't do that. Leave the tag on the bag. I don't want to get accused of something I didn't do. So, to go along with those bags, in the same theme, I have a set, a Nutcracker charm set. And you can either buy them all together or you can buy each one separately. There are listings. There's a listing for the set and then there's the listings for each separate one. So, we have the Nutcracker's hat. And you can get this with an O-ring, a lever back, or a lobster claw. You pick. We have ballet slipper. Ooh. Cover your face. Cover your face, babe.
There.
There. So we have the ballet slipper. We have the Rat King crown. Because you have to have that. One of the main characters. I don't like the Rat King, but...
I thought the Rat King was the hero of the story.
No, the Nutcracker is. The Nutcracker defeats the Rat King. The Rat King is trying to take over the realm. You have a sugar plum. Super sparkly. So, complete with a stem. And then you have a Christmas present. Because the whole thing starts when she gets the Nutcracker as her Christmas present. So, that is all of my Christmas things.
Thinged?
That is all my Christmas items in the shop. I can't talk, apparently.
Words.
Which, by the way, our kids said, Mom, you need to dye up. You need to do one that's speckled with gray and black and pink. And name it Words, because the gray and the black are the words and the pink is your tongue. So that might end up in the shop too at some point. The kids are really excited. They're helping design and come up with colorways too. So it's like a whole family affair. It's quite fun. The other news I have, we have some sales coming up. Like the 12th is the this Sunday, which is the 11th, which by the time this goes up, it would have already passed, is Veterans Day. Monday is when it is celebrated. So, I think, what did I say? What did I say? I have to check my sales. I'm sorry.
So hopefully, seeing as how this will go up Monday, hopefully y'all still have time to take advantage of this sale.
I think I did it through Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not 100%.
And you could do like an Instagram live or something.
Oh yeah, I'll announce it then
to
too.
say that
but
it's going on.
I'm just checking the dates on it. Nope. Okay, so I'll put it on Instagram. If this goes up in time. 15% off on Sunday and Monday, the 11th and the 12th. Now then, the next week after that is Thanksgiving.
So, is it really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I better get some turkey this weekend.
Yes. Yeah. So, Thanksgiving, which is the 22nd, and Black Friday, which is the 23rd, everything but yarn in the shop will be 25% off. So, there's that. Then we have Small Business Saturday, Sunday doesn't have a name, and then Cyber Monday. Those will be, on that day, there will be free shipping for domestic only, so US only, for your orders of $15 or more. So go take advantage of that. Please.
Continental US, right?
Yes. I don't know, it's just domestic, so I'm assuming continental.
Yeah, I think that's just continental.
Yeah. So, I haven't figured out how to do free shipping for international and all of that. So I apologize for those ones that won't be able to take advantage of that. So those are my sales that are coming up. After that, there will probably not be another sale for a while. Sorry. But just a heads up, and I will put it on Instagram beforehand so you don't have to try and remember it from here. But that's really all the shop news that I have.
So now we move on to what's on the mantle.
Nope.
No.
New segment.
New segment.
What's on the Christmas tree?
Oh. Well, it says mantle over there.
I know. Because we were going to do something on mantle and I changed it.
So what is on the Christmas tree?
It is our Okinawa ornament. So these, which are the what are they called?
Arches.
No, I know they're arches. Aren't they like...
There's a name for them. I can't remember what it is.
What was the name of that base that had them everywhere?
Torii.
Torii. That's what they're called. Torii gates.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and then you have the island of Okinawa, but it says Merry Christmas. And it has the year on it, 2012. So this was halfway through our tour in Okinawa.
Yep.
And this is made of birchwood. And when we first got it, I was sitting there fiddling with it. And as we were paying for it, I broke it. He fixed it.
Yes.
So this gets wrapped in lots of soft stuff before it is put away in the ornament box. What else is on the Christmas tree?
What else is on the Christmas tree is the first ornament we ever bought together.
Mm-hmm. Aww. On our honeymoon.
On our honeymoon.
In June.
In June, yeah. It is a gingerbread snowman. And it is actually gingerbread. Dipped in wax, I guess. Mm. Coated in wax, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. It used to smell like a gingerbread cookie, but it doesn't anymore. We got it in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, which is where we had our honeymoon. Mm-hmm. But it is just a little snowman. Got his little nose there. Mm-hmm. So
it's one of our favorites. We take turns on who gets to hang it each year.
Yep. But like I said, very first one we bought together. Mm-hmm. It's got a little ribbon to hang it from and everything.
And they were so kind and wrote on the back where it was.
Yeah.
So we got this in 2005?
2005.
Yep.
That's when we got married.
I know. I didn't know if you wanted me to say the year or not.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no, you know when we got married.
So that is what's on the Christmas tree for this edition.
Yes.
We have so many more we could talk about.
Oh, there are plenty of others.
And Bucky finally made it on the tree. He's no longer on the mantle. He's on the tree where he belongs. So
that's our show. Now for the tail end.
Yep. Still not about our butts.
No Christmas butts.
Nope.
No Thanksgiving butts either.
No. And I don't skip Thanksgiving. It is Christmas until Thanksgiving Day. Then it's Thanksgiving. And then Christmas again.
Yes.
So when we go to my mom's, so it doesn't really matter that it's decorated like Christmas. And even if we had it at our house, it would still be Christmas because I've done that. We have had young airmen over to our house on Thanksgiving and all the Christmas stuff was up.
Yes, we have.
Let us know about this. What colorways you like.
And these.
This is like so completely different from all of these. You should see the colors I dyed today.
Oh my goodness.
It's me. It's like the color of my soul, basically. He likes dark colors. I like super bright.
I don't only like dark colors.
You tend to go towards dark colors. But let us know in the comments below what you think about all the colorways that we already have. You have suggestions. You have advice.
Advice would be great.
Yes.
Advice is always accepted.
Well...
Constructive advice.
Constructive advice,
Constructive advice.
Don't be ugly, be nice, basically. We're nice people. As long as we don't talk about politics. Yep. Then he kind of gets a little bit snarky and snooty pants.
I do have one thing that I want to say. Kind of political. Okay. For those of you here in the States, if you went out and voted on Tuesday or in any part of the early voting, thank you.
We voted early because we have early voting.
I don't care who you voted for.
No, we don't care.
I really don't.
We'll still like you either way.
Yeah. But thank you for voting. Mm-hmm. Because not enough people get out and vote. No. And so if you did, thank you. If you didn't, I'm sure you have your reason for not.
Just don't complain about who's in office if you didn't vote.
Yeah. So. But that's all I wanted to say.
Yes. So thank you for doing your duty.
Your civic duty.
Yep. We have early voting here in Texas, so we voted early.
Yeah. I would imagine everywhere has early voting, don't they?
And he has never actually voted in an actual polling station.
No. I am 34 years old.
He got in trouble.
I am 34 years old, and this was my second election to vote in because my first one was an absentee ballot, so I don't think that one even really counts. Because they always call the results well before all the absentee ballots go in. But
he got in trouble for talking. He's sitting there just talking to me. And I'm just like, He's like, well, why didn't you tell me to shut up? I was like, because I didn't want to get in trouble.
I didn't know it was an eyes on your own test kind of thing.
She comes up, she goes, hey, you're not supposed to talk. Oh, I didn't know. She's my wife, so I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I just kept on talking. So they probably just scratched out they probably canceled out my vote, but.
No, and I know why they don't, because they don't want you influencing other voters. So, but we voted for the exact same people. We pretty much knew we were going to vote for the exact same people. So.
But anyway, that's the extent of my politicalness on this show.
Yay. You don't want to get him started. He really can be snooty and snarky when it comes to it.
Not snooty.
Yes, you can be.
Adamant.
Not adamant.
Adamant. Not snooty.
You're not as snooty as your father about it, but we're not going to get into that either.
That is a whole other therapist session. That
when they start talking about politics and stuff, I walk away.
No, I don't go to therapy. I don't have a therapist, but
no, you don't really have a need for one.
No,
because other people can have a different opinion than us, and we still like you. So now, if you want to be really ugly to us about not having the same opinion, it's a little bit harder to like you, but we'll still try.
Yeah.
So, and we will never try and influence you into our beliefs. So, political beliefs, I should say.
Yes.
So
now we might have to come to some angry words about yarn, but depends on who you think makes the best yarn.
Us.
Yes.
Totally. Newbies, but we're the best.
Anyway.
It's been a while, guys.
let's wrap this up. We got about 4 minutes before the camera shuts off on us.
Okay. Go to Ravelry. Join our Ravelry group, Cherry Pie Cottage. I am, well, we said it at the beginning, I'm Wise Mom 2 on Ravelry.
I'm JWise8407
Yep.
on Ravelry.
We're on Instagram too.
Yep.
Probably going to have a Facebook page once the yarn is launched, because that would be probably a good way to do that too. Because not everybody's on Instagram and not everybody's on Ravelry or YouTube.
Yep. But if you are on YouTube, and you probably are because you're watching us right now, hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that way you find out when we do a new video.
Yep.
And read your Bible.
God is good. Bye y'all.
Hey, wait. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Baby